Okay guys, today we're going to learn how to factor quadratics when your a is greater than 1. So we've learned how to factor them when our a is equal to 1. But what happens if your a is greater than 1? Now I'm going to go back to that box method. Okay, so this time it still says factor each problem completely. So we've got 2x squared plus x minus 15. So we're going to draw that box. But this time I'm going to actually use a pencil. And you will see why I'm using a pencil. So you're going to see that this is going to require some thinking on your part, okay? So, because it's going to require some thinking on my part too. Now, we're still going to put that first term here in this first box, 2x squared, and we're still going to put our last term over here, negative 15. Now, I know that to get 2x, I've got to have a 2x and an x. I know that, because 2x times x gives me 2x squared. But somehow I've got to get this negative 15 and I've got to get a positive 1x in the middle. So that's what I've got to figure out to make sure that it works. Now I know that this last number is negative. So that means one of these is a positive and one of them is a negative. Okay? The other thing I know is that to get 15, I can use 1 times 15 or 3 times 5. I'm going to err and go with the 3 times 5 right now, and we'll go back to the 115 if we need it. But I'm going to try 3 and 5. So I'm going to put first the 3 here and the 5 here. All right, if I do that, this one gives me 2 times 5, that's 10x. And this one gives me negative 3x. Well, 10 minus 3, that's 7. That doesn't give me the plus 1. So that doesn't work. So I'm going to erase that. That's why I'm using a pencil in this video. So what if I switch these? What if instead of the 3 down there, I put the 3 up here and I put the 5 here? Let's try that. Okay, 2x times 3, that's a positive 6x. Negative 5 times x, that's a negative 5x. And when I put these two together, 6 minus 5, that's 1x. So this is the one that works. Now, once you find this, you write down what's out here, 2x minus 5, and then you write what's up here, x plus 3. And that would be your answer. Okay? Let's try another one. 2x squared plus 11x plus 12. I'm going to draw my box. Okay? This term goes in your first box, 2x squared. This plus 12 goes in your last box. Now I'm trying to get a positive 11. Okay? I know that to get 2x, I've got to have a 2x and an x. I know that. 2x times x is 2x squared. But there's multiple different ways for me to get this 12. I could use 1 and 12. I could use 2 and 6. I could use 3 and 4. So all of these work. So this is just a trial to see what works. Usually I save the 1 and this big number till the end if I can't get anything else to work. So I'm going to try the 2 and 6. So let's try plus 2 plus 6. All right, 2 times 2, that's 4x. And 6 times x, that's 6x. Okay, that's 10x. So that doesn't work. All right, what if I switch them? What if I put the 6 up there and the 2 down here? Let's see if that works. 6 times 2 is 12x. And 2 times x is 2x. Well, that together is 14x. So that doesn't work. All right. And guys, see, you're just going to have to trial and error this. I can't tell you what works. 3 and 4, you're going to have to think. Let's try that one. If I put plus 3 here and plus 4 here, 2x times 3, that's plus 6x. And 4 times x, that's plus 4x. Okay, that gives me 11x. I mean 10x. 6 plus 4 is 10x. All right, that doesn't work. Okay, but what if I switch out the 3 and the 4? What if I put the 3 down here and the 4 up here? Let's see if that works. 2 times 4, that's 8x. And 3 times x, that's 3x. All right, that works. 8 plus 3 gives me that 11. So I've just found my two factors. 2x plus 3 and x plus 4 is what works. All right, let's try another one. 2x squared minus 7x plus 6. Okay, let's draw our box. Okay, the first term goes in your first block, 2x squared. The last term is a positive 6. My middle term is negative. So to get a positive on the end and a negative in the middle, I know that these have to be a negative and a negative. I know that. 2x squared means I've got to have a 2x and an x. Now I got to figure out what to use here. So the only options are 1 and 6 and 2 and 3. That's the only things I can use to multiply to get this 6 right here. Okay, now like I usually tell you, I steer clear of this 1 and 6, so I'm going to go to the 2 and 3 first. So let's try 2 here and 3 here. Let's see if that works. Okay, 2 times negative 2 is going to be negative 4x. And negative 3 times x, that's negative 3x. All right, negative 3 minus 4 is a negative 7x. So that one worked. And so it was the very first one I tried that worked. So I have 2x minus 3. That's what's on the outside here. And then up here, x minus 2. Okay, let me know if you have questions.